We're making a movie. Hi, my name is Kaius, and a lot of you probably have come across me in some way about my music as that boy Kai. I'm a rapper, a producer, and engineer out of Bakersfield, California, but I'm also a brand creator with Black Butterfly Productions and Apparel. I have a magazine, Black Butterfly Magazine, that has done 2 issues, and I've also directed, written, and edited a short film called Maybe There's More that came out April of 2024. Maybe There's More was something that was a big deal for me. Everyone entrusted me and gave me everything that they had, and it allowed for me to make something that was a big bucket list, a big checkpoint, if you will, in my creative journey. But it did not stop there. Maybe There's More was a culmination of 3 years of living for me. A lot of that short film was life experiences, life feelings and emotions personal to me. And the moment that it was out, the moment that I was done with it, I was already ready to do the next thing. I felt like I had grown as a human, I had grown as a creator, and I took all those lessons that I had from this last movie or from that experience and was able to put it all into the next thing. And that next thing is here. Black Butterfly Magazine, issue 2, vintage. There, if you go all the way back to the last page, that second to last page or that last page was a teaser poster for a little short film by Caius Harris called Puppet. Puppet is a story about a young woman who, after a traumatic experience in her youth, developed what you and I refer to as imaginary friends. Now, science says that most kids develop and get rid of imaginary friends from the ages of 2 to 8, but Serenity didn't develop hers until she was almost a teenager. This sent her down a completely different path that she is no longer running away from, but running directly towards. This movie is through and through a psychological thriller. This is a great moment for me as a creator, but I also feel like this is something that a lot of women will get an opportunity to be a part of because it's maybe 80% woman-led cast. The difference between this movie and the short film Maybe There's More that we did last year is this cannot be done in the same way that we did that one. That movie, like I said, was saying it was no budget is an understatement. And that's why I'm coming to you. Me, along with a couple friends of mine, we have put together a Kickstarter to help fund this movie and actually put a budget behind this idea. We cannot do this without you. It's just not possible. And if this is an idea that I feel so strongly about, I cannot shortchange it. A Kickstarter, if you don't know, is similar to a GoFundMe. It pretty much was the first GoFundMe. So this isn't just a situation of, hey, give me money and let me cut. This is, things that we want to allow for you to really be a part of. So we have tiers whenever you donate through the Kickstarter. Tier 1 is just $50 and below, essentially $49 and below. $1, whatever you can give out of your heart and your pockets and whatever. That's tier 1. You'll get a promo code to Black Butterfly Apparel Shop. That'll allow for a big discount, especially once we put out merch specific to the project. That money for that merch for the project goes right back into the cast and crew. Tier 2 is a little bit different. This is basically $100 to $50. To me, that says, hey, you're really buying into what we got going on. So not only am I going to give you the promo code, but you're also going to get a Puppet t-shirt that the cast and crew is going to get as well. And you'll get early listening to this original soundtrack that will be for the movie that I'm going to be creating as well. So it's a nice little perk along with the t-shirt and the promo code for giving us just a little bit more than, $50. Tier 3, which is basically like our platinum, this is $101 or more. So you get everything that's in the first two, the promo code, the Puppet t-shirt, and the early listening for the soundtrack. But you also get a couple of things that I'm very excited about. You'll be a credited producer in the short film. So when the credits come on at the back end and it shows Caius Harris and Justin Brown and Juan Rico and Rashad, it shows all of our names right there as well. It'll say John Doe, Jane Doe, whoever, as a credited producer. That to me is saying, hey, you produced this movie. You helped bring this movie to life, no different than us. And that's one perk that I think is a really, really cool thing you'll also get to see or read the script early. Uh, that's not something that I normally do. I do not like giving people early access to a lot of my music or anything that I do, but I feel like, hey, if you give me $150 to make, you basically bought one, two, three things off the list that we needed yourself. The least I can do is say, hey, this is what it's going to, this is what you are funding out of your pocket. Check out what this is. So you'll get an opportunity to read the script early as well. Another thing that is a big deal is this go around in Bakersfield, California specifically. I'm planning on doing a premiere, a release night when the movie is done for the cast and crew. If you're in that tier 3, that platinum tier, you will also get an invitation for you and a plus one to come and watch the film with all of us early on the big screen at one of our local theaters. And I want as many people um, that helped us bring this to life to be there. So you being in that tier 3, you'll have an opportunity to for sure be on that red carpet walking in and watching that film with all of us for the first time on the big screen. Now, this doesn't mean just because we start the process of this Kickstarter, which goes live today, that it's going to be presented tomorrow. You know what I mean? This is going to take a while to make happen, from the Kickstarter to the casting to the production, the pre-production, the post-production, the editing. All this is going to take a long time. But there's a few things that I want you to know, so that you are aware and that you know what you're signing up for and that you're not out the blue. Okay, so the Kickstarter, for one, is a 60-day campaign. We have 60 days from the moment it is launched to get the budget in its entirety. 60 days. On top of that, I can't access that money until the 60 days is up or until I have the full thing, which to me is kind of a good thing for you because it's a low risk, high reward kind of situation. Hey, I gave them $50 2 days in, 60 days later, it didn't work out. I mean, that sucks for us, but hey, I got my $50 back for you. Or I completely forgot that I even gave them that much money. Oh, cool, the movie's working. Cool, they got it. It's the epitome of a low risk, high reward situation. So I just really wanted you to know that. And as the process goes, every week, every couple weeks, however we get money, we'll be letting you guys know. I'll be checking in, doing different videos, having different producers talk, showing you the process of the casting, all these different things, so you know that this is not something that, we're just taking your money and running with it and nothing's getting done. Everything is getting done the moment we start this process. It is not over until it is out, and we're doing post release runs, and we're talking about the movie and all that stuff. So, and I'm just grateful to have the people that I have that support me and trust me, and buy into the vision to say, hey, let's do this. And then on top of that, I just am grateful for anyone who decides to jump in and be a part of this journey and help fund this project and help bring this vision to life. Because I love this script. I love everything about it. I think that it's an original idea. I think the way we're going to shoot is going to be an original idea. Um, and that's hard to do in today's day and age, and it's really hard to do with no money. So thank you to everybody who decides to help, everyone who shares it. If you can, please share it, repost it, send it to family and friends, any investor that you may know that would love to be a part of it. Just the more community that we have for this project, the better it will be. Casting information will be soon. Share it, repost it, and just I'm excited. I'm overly excited, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds. So, thank you, and God bless.